Welcome back to the Buds in the Box podcast. The Leafs win 4-2 against the Edmonton Oilers, and Zach Hyman's return in Toronto is spoiled by none other than Ilya Mikheyev, who has 3 goals in his first 3 games of the season. I'm going to ask you guys what your opinion on the game is. But first, as Felly's showing you, a little word from our sponsor, Manscaped. Make sure you guys go check out all the products at manscaped.com, their new Lawnmower 4.0. And you can use code BUDS20 for 20% off and free shipping. So make sure you guys go check them out. Also, check out our other sponsor, thepeoplescup.ca. Also, but BUDS20.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry. You said free shipping. It made me think. Today I was like on Uber Eats because I literally never used Uber Eats. So anyways, it said, like, I've never really used Uber Eats before, so it sent me like a thing for like, free shipping on like, or free delivery on like orders over $15. I was like, nice, right? And then I'm like about to like order my thing, and then all of a sudden this thing pops up, and it's like $35 off your next order. So I ordered like $40 worth of stuff and paid $5 for it.
No way.
God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Whoa.
I was like, shipping? How are they doing that?
I have no idea.
But
what did you get?
That's crazy. It's because they're trying to get you hooked, right?
Yeah.
But like if that's the case, I'm just gonna make new Uber Eats accounts every day, and just like they'll send you $35 discount.
What'd you order?
Yeah. I was at my sister's place, so we were like downtown. There's this place called like Fran's. It's like it's the breakfast place. Me and Eric, you were there.
Oh yeah.
So I got breakfast. My sister got breakfast, and we got like this like. Well, it wasn't really breakfast time, but it's like an all-day breakfast place.
Mm-hmm.
So we both got like breakfast, and then like a cake, and it was like, I guess it came out to like $40 ish, like with like delivery and everything, and then it was like $5. It was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good deal. That's very off topic though.
Sorry, she said free delivery, so.
Yeah. Anyway, the Leafs did win. And now that we plugged the sponsor and even plugged Uber Eats, what do you guys think about the game?
That's our next sponsor.
Sponsor us now. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay. What, you didn't have any thoughts, or?
I mean, yeah. I thought it was. He asked about the game. I think. Yeah.
My bad, Eric.
Oh yeah, the game. It's not like we're making a podcast on it or anything.
Yeah, no, Phil, you just asking a quick question about the game. I don't know. It's kind of.
Why are we talking about the game? That's weird.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a good game. I thought that first period was very slow.
Yeah.
I thought we came out kind of flat-footed, even though we ended 2-2. We still had a horrible first period. We let them walk all over us, in my personal opinion.
That's what Kerfoot said too.
Yeah, I love Kerfoot.
In between periods. I agree that they got some lucky bounces, which was nice. But yeah, it definitely shouldn't have been that close, especially without McDavid or Barry out there, right? So, or Nugent Hopkins, but he sucks anyway. So.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, it's not a game that they would want to play. Like, it's not like how they should be playing, especially when playoffs come around. It was a win though, and like they did come back from a 2-1 deficit, and I think that kind of seems to be like the new identity for the Leafs. They come back a lot. But getting into the game, John Tavares opens the scoring almost 5 minutes in, and I mean, there's a little bit of a debate on this one. I know you guys were having it before. Did John Tavares score? Did William Nylander score? It was a weird bounce.
I was confused, Jude. Did you think Tavares actually did score?
I don't. My Wi-Fi's kind of sucking right now, but no. But I did watch it, and I think it went off Smith's pad. Right, it went off his skate, and then I think Tavares touched it somehow while it was under his pad. I don't know how. I don't know if it was just sneaky, but they've changed it 3 times. So for some reason, Tavares scored that. So
it was like Nylander's and Tavares, then Nylander's, and then they made an article after the game saying it was Tavares' goal, like the score. So I don't know, but I thought it was Nylander's pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Like it was a lucky goal, but Nylander's just so hot right now. The hockey gods are just giving him bounces like that.
I mean, he finished
Came
off
out
the
of the
night with
first
2
period
points.
with 2 points.
Yeah.
Hmm?
We said the same thing.
Yeah, we say the same thing. He leads the team in points. I thought Matthews and Marner were quiet. Matthews had some good chances.
Oh, I was gonna say Marner had some good chances.
Really?
Yeah.
He hit the post that one time.
Yeah. And he was passing pretty well. But that's
I guess they just were off the score sheet, but they both played well. Considering Matthews hasn't really touched the ice in a while either.
You see Matthews try to put it through his legs like in the third period.
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Oh, from behind the net?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly like I guess Matthews and Marner were a bit quiet. Matthews usually gets like just 5 shots on net. Lageson blocked one on the power play, and that looked like it stung. But I think Nylander, like, we were gonna make a video at the start of the year saying like questions surrounding all the Leafs players, and I think like a huge question last year and even going into this season was, can Nylander be consistent? Because if he can, then that $7 million is completely worth it. All he has to do is be consistent. I think he's finally finding his stride, and he found his consistency because he has like 12 points in his last like 7 games or something.
Yeah, he's. I mean, it all started in the playoffs against Montreal when he had 5 goals in 7 games, or 6 goals in 7 games, whatever it was, and then he literally just carried it all the way through the offseason and right into this season. Now has 38. Did he say? I think it's 38 points in 33 games or something. So he's playing really well. Like it's not all about points either. You know, like you can look at someone's points and be like, yeah, that's really good. But you also just like watching him play is really nice. Like he's just playing good hockey. 6.5 million, whatever he makes, is a bargain. Like, and obviously you can compare it, but like value and like contracts change every single day, like every year, every offseason, contracts are changing. So everyone was comparing it to like Pasternak's. It's like Pasternak makes $6 million. How are you comparing Nylander to Pasternak? It's like, well, Pasternak got his contract a few years ago, right? When the contracts weren't $11 million, when Marner didn't have an $11 million contract, right? So there's like norms. But if you look at the norms today, think about what, like, just in value, can compare like Nylander to, you know, I know it's a defenseman, but like guys are getting like $9 million as defensemen, right? So like if you just compare it, I feel like Nylander's super valuable.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna shout out one player on the Oilers who actually stood out like so much to me. But do you want me to say that now or like?
Yeah, can I guess the player actually?
Yeah, guess the player.
Perlini.
No, his visor's way too long though.
All right, who is it then?
Bouchard.
It's Bouchard, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
Yeah. No, bro, he's so good.
Because he's on his fantasy team.
He is. No, he is. But that's just because he blocks a lot of shots. But watching, because I've never actually watched the guy play. It's just he gets a good amount of fantasy points. But watching him play, I remember him like he was on a World Junior team not that long ago.
Yeah.
A few years ago, maybe on Barrett Hayton's team, I think, that year.
Maybe even earlier.
But yeah, maybe even before that. But he looks so good. I think it's only his second year in the NHL. I don't even think he played every game last year, but he looks really good. I like him a lot. Like I would easily take him on any team. I picked him up on fantasy. Yeah, well, he's a block shot machine, and but just watching him play, he's a smooth skater. You know, he gets pucks on net. Say like honestly, Sandin looks like so much upside. Like I haven't watched the Leafs play in a while, but like his upside looks unreal. Just the way his edges are, like Sandin, and like he gets every shot on net. Like he doesn't miss the net. It's pretty nice. Like he looks like he's looking good. But
same with Bouchard, right? Like and also
Bouchard, same thing.
something to point out is like Draisaitl seems to trust him. Like when they had the empty net and even the power play, it was just like Draisaitl and Bouchard going back and forth. Like Draisaitl in that circle area, back up to Bouchy at the dude. I swear that's literally what
I noticed that. I noticed that too.
Yeah, you're right. It's true, and he's getting like 22 minutes a night, which is good. And he's what, like 21 or 22 or something like that.
Bro, he's 14.
Oh, really? Eh? Wow. Bro, Jude, I don't think I told you, but in NHL 22, I was in my franchise mode, and I drafted Connor Bedard second overall. He's a franchise, and he has like 40 points in like 18 games.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway, and as a rookie, 17.
Oh my god.
Crazy. Yeah.
That's
anyway,
crazy.
He's playing with Rantanen, so.
That's sick. That's a sick line, though.
It is.
I think this marks a new milestone for the Buds in the Box because I've never heard Felly ever compliment someone from the other team, like no matter what. I don't know if it's because he has him on his fantasy team, but
no, I didn't even remember I had him on my fantasy team until Jude said that.
Okay.
I think the fantasy just was just a little biased to him, but I think he does respect.
I haven't even paid attention to that fantasy league in like 2 weeks.
I
didn't even remember I had Bouchard. The NHL wasn't even going for me. When the Leafs aren't playing, I'm like, I don't even think about the NHL really.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about the World Juniors more than I was thinking of the NHL.
That's true.
But no, I was just watching that game and I was actually thinking, like, I've heard Evan Bouchard's name. And then I was just talking to my dad. I was like, he was definitely in the World Juniors. Like, his name is right. It was like Shabbat. Shabbat was so like outstanding in the World Juniors, and it translated to he carried out his World Junior team, Shabbat. Mm-hmm. But I remember hearing Bouchard's name a few years ago and thinking he was pretty good in the World Juniors, and then watching him tonight, he looks like he'll be a solid top four defenseman in the NHL for a while. You know, injuries depending, but like.
Yeah,
he's good.
Dude, Connor McDavid was silent tonight. Is it just me or?
Oh yeah, they shut him right down.
No, I actually thought Hall had a really good game. He was shutting Draisaitl down so.
It wasn't bad, but it's Hall.
Yeah,
Hall gone.
Maybe he was just in a slump. Maybe he was just in a slump.
I'm with Fad.
I don't know. I had recently. I've just been watching Hall and I've been like, oh my god, this guy actually sucks. Like I see what everyone's saying, but like this game, I was like, he got some points back for me. Like he was playing really well.
Hall just angers me. Whenever I see him on the ice,
I know
playing with Muzzin. Like, come on, get Sandine with Muzzin.
Yeah,
I'd like that so much better.
I know.
I think Hall needs a haircut.
It just angers me. And then every time I see Dermott touch the puck, all I can think about is game 6 turnover or game 5 turnover. When they lost in overtime.
When Kasperi, Cotton, and Kniemi scored?
Yeah, that was Dermott, right? Yeah, that was game 6.
Yeah, game 6 or 5 or something.
It was 6 because 5 was Galchenyuk's stupid turnover.
Oh, right. Right.
Yeah, it was game 6. Every time Dermott touches it, it just brings back that core bad memory of game 6 from Kniemi's goal. So,
Yeah, I see. To me, Perlini stood out today. Like I didn't even like see his goal because like I wasn't watching the game at that time. But
it was nice, a nice shot.
Yeah, he was just all over the ice. Like
he's quick.
Yeah.
And how old is he? I've heard his name before, but it was just from NHL franchise mode.
He's 25.
So he's what?
25.
No, so he's still young.
Yeah, and
I feel like he's been passed around a bit.
I think he's from Great Britain.
What?
What the heck?
Really?
With a last name like Perlini's from Great Britain?
GBR.
That's Great Britain.
That's Great Britain.
Yeah. He was drafted in 2014, so yeah, by the Coyotes. So he's probably been passed around a bit. But
sounds like someone I know. Except he hasn't been passed around 3 times in the same year, has he? No.
You didn't get the joke, Jude?
No. I zoned out.
Talking about myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yours is more of a centralized Ontario kind of passing around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I can't go anywhere else. So.
You're the Niagara Falls town bike, bro.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the Golden Horseshoe town bike.
That's
Golden
that's
Horseshoe luggage.
The GH, yeah, the GH. We'll call you GH.
GOJHL.
Well,
wait, Gold is Golden Horseshoe?
What? No, there's 3 divisions. One is the Golden Horseshoe, which is like
the one you've been passed around in,
like the Niagara region. Yeah. If anyone's confused listening, I play Junior B, and I've been traded a few times already. So, yeah.
Yeah. Word of advice, Felly, close your legs, bro.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Draisaitl scored after Perlini, and it kind of looked like the tides were turning a bit. Like I was like, damn, like are they at least really gonna lose to like the sucky Oilers? And no, TJ Brodie stays hot, 4 points in 2 games. I think is like 3rd goal or some shit.
And like I thought this was Marner's goal. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I picked
Marner
TJ Brodie.
that too.
I picked TJ Brodie for Timmy's picks, and then when I saw that Marner didn't actually touch it, I was so hyped.
I haven't done Timmy's picks in so long.
Yo, Felly, I was on a 6-day streak and I got it wrong yesterday.
Yeah. What do you get at 7? You get a bunch of
free
points,
coffee
right?
for a week.
Oh.
But like, why would I be drinking coffee this week? So like, I wish I got it when I was like working or something. But,
do you drink coffee? You do? Like hot coffee?
Yeah.
I only drink iced coffee.
Before work.
Wakes you up, eh?
And it warms me up.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a hot chocolate guy if I need to be warmed up.
That's
I'd rather
really
take a hot chocolate.
Yeah, but you probably could request hot chocolate instead of coffee.
Maybe.
Because
it's probably like
it literally says
same.
Yeah.
But it'd be cheaper for them.
True.
How?
Because coffee is more expensive.
Really?
I think so.
Because they get their beans straight from Arabica or whatever.
I guess.
Arabia?
I don't know. They say like Arabican beans or whatever.
Yeah. Arabian beans.
I don't know.
Arabica.
Arabica?
We're talking about Tim Hortons coffee beans right now.
This is the most off-topic podcast I think we've ever had.
Yeah, it's because Jude keeps telling weird, stupid stories. So let's get to it.
Okay, well, we'll just move on to the 3rd period because 2nd period sucks. It was so boring.
No, you know what was actually funny? Yo, Philly.
Okay, this guy's. Well, while he's typing, there was actually one.
No. There was one thing in the 2nd period. Why did Jack Campbell and Mike Smith start playing pass? You guys see that?
I didn't.
They passed it back to each other twice. Like
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did. And then that's when Jack Campbell made that save when he went backwards.
Yeah, they turned it over.
That should have been a goal. If that guy was a competent hockey player, that would have went in.
Yeah, he literally was looking straight at his feet like the entire time.
Yeah, that was absurd because he tried to pass it across.
I know.
He had an open net.
He wanted that Hyman redemption in Toronto goal more badly than Hyman wanted it.
Well,
Hyman almost scored with like 10 seconds left.
Yeah, I saw it. That was scary.
Yeah, but we always treated Hyman nicely. Like I don't see why he would want. Like he was like they mic'd him up this game. He was like going around like like talking to Muzzin, being like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Not a direct quote, but anyway.
No, I think. Did you hear what Hyman and Marner? Or no, it was Hyman and Simmons. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Simmons was like, how's your kid or something? Everyone's safe. And then Hyman was like, yeah, you got another one coming? And he's like, no. It was really weird and random. They were just like lined up at the draw, like talking about each other's kids.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I have a personal story since everyone was throwing theirs in. I had this one guy on my team that
Who cares? Tim Hortons with coffee beans.
Oh my god. And we were like really good friends, and then like I didn't have a fallout, but he kind of had a fallout with my coach and stuff. And he went to like another team, and we played in a single A tournament. We were playing against his team, and I was talking to him before the game. I was like, "Hey man, like how's it going?" And then he was like, "Good. Like how about you?" And I was like, "Good." And then for some reason I just asked him, like the next question that was on my mind was, "Oh, what position are you playing?" And he just goes, and he was like a centerman. He was like my centerman on my line. And he just goes, "Defense." And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I told my coach, and we all prepared for him to play on defense because he was actually good, but he just was like center. So I felt like a stupid idiot.
Woo!
Yeah. It's actually weird talking to guys that you used to be on teams with,
Yeah.
like on the ice, because I've been passed around a little bit this year alone. Like it's so odd. It's so awkward. Like it's weird. Because you were like just in a room with them, like, and you're
Yeah.
their friend, right? And you're like, you know, you're doing everything together, practice like you see each other every single day, and then you don't see them for like a month, right? And then randomly you see each other on the ice, and it's like, oh, how's it going? Good. How about you? Okay, see ya. It's so weird. It's like it's
Yeah.
weird just to like be so close with a bunch of people and then leave and have to go be close with another bunch of people.
That is true. I especially like in the NHL, like it's just like
In the NHL, yeah.
moving like even countries. Like
Oh yeah.
for Zach Hyman, he have to deal with that. But like you have to transfer all your money. You have to like buy a house there. It's a lot of stuff.
And we
Yeah,
just say
and
free agency.
the
Yeah.
thing is like the thing is like let's say you get traded mid-season, right? From a Canadian team to an American team. First of all, let's say they have a wife and kids, right? You're picking up and moving your entire family to wherever you're getting traded to. And then you have friends back where you're from or where you're playing, right? And then everything gets picked up and moved, and you don't have any friends anymore. It's like a completely different environment. That's why people don't like a lot of the time don't understand that like when a player gets traded, there's way more to it than just like going on the ice and playing. They're also dealing with like moving and like their kids and their family and stuff. So it's not like, you know,
Yeah. But
people
like
like I ripped on Foligno so much because he stunk and it was a waste of a first round pick. But like think about it, he left his family, right? He was sleeping in a bed that he hasn't slept in, right? Like he's sleeping in a hotel or whatever. Like he didn't buy a permanent home, right? So like when you think about it, like Nick Foligno, right? That's a perfect example. He just came and stunk.
yeah, well now he's rotten in Boston, so
Does he suck still? Is that what's
yeah,
going
he has
on?
like 4 points
Yeah,
in like 30 games.
he's horrid. That
He,
was the worst waste of a first round pick the Leafs have ever.
I know.
Who like I wonder who they picked with that first round pick, actually. I don't even know. Who'd they trade it to? Columbus?
Yeah.
Sillinger, right? I think it was Sillinger.
I really hope not.
Or
No,
was
because
that 2 years ago?
we had a late pick, no? Like wouldn't we have a late pick?
Yeah.
Well, they made it past they didn't even make it past the first round, so not really. It was probably 18 or 19. Maybe 20. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the drafts. But I just want to finish off my story and say that in that game, even though he did throw me off and make me look like a stupid idiot, I actually scored the game-winning goal and I split the D. It was really nice, and we won 2-1. So
That's a good story.
thank you.
No, they didn't. They got some guy, Carson Coolmans.
Oh, okay. So bum then.
Yeah, well,
Hey, it's Shane
but
Wright's
they
birthday
could have.
today.
Hmm?
Shane Wright's birthday today.
Wow, Eric.
Thanks for that, Eric.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, Cole Sillinger was 12th overall.
Yeah. I thought he was like 9th or 12th or something.
He's doing okay, not horrible.
Yeah. Can we talk about Ilya Mikheyev real quick? Because
Oh yeah, he's great.
he is unbelievable. He has 3 goals in 3 games, 2 power play and a shorthanded. And last year, through all his games, I think he played like 40 something games. He only scored 7 goals, and this year he has 3 and 3. I literally said that the Leafs are going to be one of the best teams. Like they are going to go far in the playoffs and do everything and just be such a good team if Mikheyev can finish and finally look like he can finish.
The depth on the forwards is unreal.
It is.
They haven't had this kind of depth ever that I've seen the team. It's crazy. Yeah, I was looking at the team in the offseason. I've said it on a podcast before that I was saying they look like they're getting worse. They're losing Hyman, they're losing core pieces, Anderson, whatever, right? They're like the forward depth is like the best thing I've ever seen. The first line, Okay, they filled Hyman in with Bunting. Bunting's playing great. Bunting is doing what he's supposed to do. He's just getting in the corners, doing hard work. Matthews and Marner are going to do what they do, right? Nylander's having a crazy record year. Tavares is having a really good year, over a point per game. And Kerfoot is stepping it up a lot, looking like a second line left winger. Okay? That's just the first and second line. Third line, Kampf, who is a great shutdown player. Kasha, who has 8 goals and 8 assists this year already. Okay? And Mikheyev. That's the third line.
Interchangeable with Pierre Engvall because Kasha is like worse than glass at this point.
Okay, but he got injured in like the German league. He has 8 goals and 8 assists right now.
That is really good.
That's good. So he's on the third line. Him, Kampf, and Mikheyev. That's like such a good third line, and they're also fast. And then the fourth line is just Spezza, Simmons, and then like Engvall or Richie.
Richie played really well tonight.
Like Richie on the fourth line, I'll take that. He's not playing on the first line, but I'll take him on the fourth line.
Yeah, I think the misconception with Richie was like, I honestly don't know why Dubas played him with Matthews and Marner or just like with Marner in general. Because like he is such a good fourth line player and like he doesn't even need points. He just goes around and hits people. Like him and Simmons are literally like the Hanson brothers or those two guys from Mighty Ducks.
I think Richie could play on the third line. Maybe like
good.
Him and Mikheyev could, but it's so good. The third line is so good. I want to see Kasha and Mikheyev play together because I don't think they played together yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be nice because they're both really fast, both of them.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Leafs team, but this always happens though, so I don't even care anymore. This always happens. I'm like, oh, the team's so good this year. We're gonna do so far in the playoffs, and they lose in the first round. So we're not seeing anything until I get past the first round.
That's true. But like to be fair, like from our perspective, it does look like a different team. Like,
but last year it did too.
Yeah, but okay, but last year you had
we
like
can say, oh, the addition of Simmons. He's gonna do so well. He's gonna hit everyone in the playoffs. He's gonna be a different beast in the playoffs. He did nothing.
Okay. But think about this. Nick Foligno was such a surprise, like just a surprise trade. Like no, we made a video. No one said Foligno ever.
No.
Like we didn't even think about it. And then like we gave up so much for him. And like no one wanted him. And it was just like cool. Like Dubas did something at least because we needed to do something.
Yeah.
Because that team was not complete and it was the wrong thing. But like this team, we have a legit fourth line. Like we really needed that. We have a legit fourth line, 2 guys who can throw body. Yeah. And the rest of the team is just like it looks sound. Like Mikheyev is finally where he's supposed to be.
This is just one of the best third lines I've seen on the Leafs, like and shutdown wise. These guys like Kasha and Kampf, not so much Kampf. Kasha and Mikheyev, the two of them right now are reminding me of like Kapanen and Johnson. I love those 2 guys on the Leafs. Kapanen and Johnson are just fast, like hardworking guys that can score goals, right? So it's like Kasha like is reminding me a lot of when we had Kapanen, which I liked. But anyway, I like Kasha. He's I'm riding him high right now, and I know we don't have that much time, but there's talk about Chychrun. And that's weird. I don't think that's apparently they're asking Eichel value for him.
But Eichel, it wasn't that big for Eichel. Like it was like 2 first-round picks.
It was like Tuck. 2 first and like prospects.
And Tuck.
That's
for Chychrun, I wouldn't do that, but
not me neither. And he's too inconsistent. And then Campbell's contract. Those are like big points of conversation. Yeah. Within like the hockey world, like the Leafs right now. So apparently the Leafs are in on like some Chychrun talks.
Really?
And, yeah. And it's crazy. It's Dubas. He loves that kind of stuff. He wants to be in on that. But his contract is so good, Chychrun. He's at $4 million for the next 4 years.
That could bring it to Eichel like then.
Right. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay. We'll wrap it up here. Campbell also had a very good game. We barely him, but he had a really good game.
Campbell's gonna get 5x5. Mark my words. Can't even go ahead.
Well, depends. We'll see. If he wins Vezina and wins the Stanley Cup, He's getting like 9.
Whoa, don't say that.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you guys for watching the Buds in the Box podcast. Last time our intro got cut off, so we're going to finish it this time. We really appreciate you watching. Make sure you comment
Are we?
thought about the Leafs game, and make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. This has been the Buds in the Box podcast. Thank you for listening or watching. Bye for now.